YouTubers, I'm back again, and today is January 17th, and I had a dream this morning at 8:47 this morning. um, I was watching Left Behind, the first one, and it was to the part when they were on the plane. I woke up briefly, like before 8:47, when I actually woke up, when the dream was finished. That's when I looked at the time, but I woke up briefly because I was laying on the couch sleeping, and I like glanced at the TV and saw that it was on the plane part, and then I was going back to sleep. But I could like hear the old lady on the Left Behind telling Kurt, uh, telling Kurt Cameron if he could go look for her husband. And she was saying, here, take this, and he was like, ma'am. And she was saying, I think he went to the bathroom naked, not knowing that everybody got raptured. So um, this won't be the first time that I've listened to like some worship music or scriptures playing or a Christian movie, and it goes right into the I go right into dreaming about what's playing. So I'm in the dream. I'm on the airplane, and they got like handles on the ceiling of the airplane, I guess, for people to hold on or whatever. And there were like two flight attendants behind me, but they were at the other door behind me, and there was a door in front of me. So like in the movie The Left Behind, when everybody started disappearing, I was hearing the lady voice, honey, where are the kids? Where are the kids? So it was like to that part, and the guy on the Left Behind movie was trying to escape. He was trying to open the door. So I'm sitting there, well, I'm standing there, looking at the door, and this guy, he got a 2x4 trying to pry the door open, but it was a door in front of me with the handles, but he was like at another door like to the left, and he had like the 2x4 trying to pry through it. I mean, I don't know if it was a door or not. I mean, I didn't see no handle on it, unless it was like a handleless door or something. And he was like prying on it like hard, and I'm like, man, if this dude opened this door, if he get this door open, then a lot of people gonna start flying out. And I'm sitting there, standing there, I look at these handles, and I'm not even holding one of the handles. So I go to the door, and I'm sitting there trying to hold the bar. But before that, I was waiting, like for the captain and Kurt Cameron to come and stop this dude, like in the movie. And I'm sitting there waiting for a few seconds. I'm like, where are they? So I run to the door, and I'm holding the handle, so he won't get the door open, and the dream like switched. I'm still on the airplane, but the dream switched, and the flight attendant was standing on the left side. I was standing on the right side, and I don't know what was going on. I guess I couldn't tell if we were in the air or not. I was just in my mind, if this dude gets the door open, people are going to start flying out. So we opened the door, and we were already landed. We were already landed, and I didn't feel us land or anything because people started standing up. So I guess this guy, I guess we were already landed, and this guy was just trying to still open the door, but the dreamer switch, and he wasn't trying to do it no more. Or I guess they stopped him, and as soon as I opened the door, they had out the yellow emergency slide, on the plane. So I guess that's the reason why they had out the yellow inflatable slide. And like right at the bottom part of the slide, like just a little bit distance, there was like the guardrail, security guardrail, and the security guys were holding like all of these group of people, a bunch of people behind this guardrail. As soon as we opened the door, all the people started screaming, ah! Like as if they saw like a Hollywood star or something. And I yelled, I was like, "Hello, America!" And as soon as I said that, I heard a shofar horn, boom. Boy, I looked up in the air, like, cause I heard it from the right side, and I looked up in the air, and like, like how you zoom in with a camera, it zoomed in like one time, and I saw like, uh, At first, I thought it was an angel because I just saw these big wings just flying through the air, and I figured, because I was trying to see where the horn was coming from, and it lasts for like a few seconds. And I'm looking at it, and then, and I was like, I was saying in my mind, I was like, Jesus, I was like, Jesus, take me, take me. I was saying in my mind the whole time, Jesus, take me, take me. So like, what I thought was an angel at first, because I saw these big wings, and then it started coming down. I'm like, Jesus, take me, take me. You know, because after the horn, you know, Jesus sent out his angels to come get his elect. And it came down, like, because I was still in the doorway of the plane because nobody had started sliding down yet. And it came down and it turned into a spirit. YouTubers, it was a spirit. So what I thought was an angel was actually a dove. And it turned into a spirit right in front of my face. And oh man, how to describe the spirit? I would say it was like, you know, if you're looking at something in the distance and the sun is shining and it's reflecting off of something, then you start seeing, like, you know, these little circles and other little circles and like purple and red and green light, you know, apparent. That's how it looked, you know, and it had like a glow to it. And it was like right there, you know, I could reach out and like touch it, and I started to, like, you know, lift my hands up a little bit, like, Jesus, take me, take me. Then, like, so I reached my hand out, then I, like, fell all the way down, like, to the ground. I didn't get on the slide. I, like, fell, like, on the side of the slide and went down to the ground, and I landed on my face like this, just like Paul and John. When they saw Jesus, they fell to their face as if they were dead, and that's what happened. But I fell from the plane all the way down. You know, I didn't feel no pain or nothing. I fell all the way down, boom, and I was still saying, I had my eyes open up, and I was like, Jesus, take me. So when the spirit, when the spirit came in, like, in front of me, like, everything around me started turning, like it started going like white, and like had like a reddish, and it was like a white reddish color. Like, things started blurring up, but it was the glory of the Lord though. And I couldn't see, like, the people no more. It was like everything that, you know, that were basically man-made. Well, it was covering everything. You know what? I was at the airport, but everything was blurred out, and all I could see is this bright white light. You know, and I was laying on the concrete saying, Lord, take me, please take me. And then my body started to lift up off the ground, and I started lifting up. Boy, I put my hands out, and I could see my hands in front of me, but I can't tell if I was in a new body or not, you know, because I got like tattoos in the inside of my arm, and I couldn't tell if it was going. I had my hands out, and I was like, Jesus, Jesus, I'm gonna be with Jesus. And that's all that was in my mind. I'm finally gonna be with Jesus. I'm gonna be with Jesus. And I started flying up, and I started picking up some pace. And like my peripheral, I could see there was a more brighter light, you know, that I was being drawn to, and I felt it was the Lord. You know, it's the rapture. I couldn't see nobody else, because this bright light was like surrounding me, and all I could see was this bright light, you know, and I was being drawn to a brighter light, and I was so happy. I was saying to myself, I was going to finally be with Jesus. And I woke up like the other rapture dream I had, my last rapture dream. I floated up in the air, then I descended back down. See, this one was totally different. I heard the horn. I heard the horn blast this time. Then the spirit came right out in front of me, you know, like spirit of a dove. It was like a dove in the air, which I thought was an angel, but it came down like a dove and turned into a spirit, and it was God, you know, because God descended upon Jesus like a spirit of a dove and said, "This is my good and faithful son, whom I am well pleased." So that's what happened. And I woke up and I felt like this cool feeling in my chest, and which I've been feeling lately when I read out loud. This cool feeling, it was the Lord. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And it was like 8:47 is when I woke up. So, oh man, the time is near. Thank you for tuning in.